The title of the project is Amplifying Indigenous Micronesian Intelligence for Data Science with Culturally Relevant Data. Former Guam resident Richard Velasco, who is currently an assistant professor in mathematics education at the University of Oklahoma, received a $100,000 Equity in Math Education Research Grant from the National Academy of Education. He is one of 10 recipients. He says the project was born out of a conversation he had with a computer and math teacher on Guam. And this is where the project idea flourished.
How can we bring data science back to the islands so that there's more interest in it, but also tackling certain issues that are relevant to Guam, to Saipan, to the Marianas, and more broadly, Micronesia?
Velasco, who was born and raised on Guam and who had taught at the Guam Department of Education for several years before moving off island, had arrived on Guam last year for a visit with his family when he received word he was a grant recipient.
When they picked me up at the airport, the first thing I told them, and it was just a cause for celebration at that point. So not only was I so excited to be home with family because it had been a couple of years since I'd been home in Guam, but I'm so glad that they got to celebrate with the joy with me in receiving this grant. I was also excited to tell my mentors and a lot of my colleagues who have been supportive and supporting me throughout this journey.
The grant, which is for 2 years, will help provide for the project. His hope for the project is threefold.
We have some tangible outcome, the development of pilot data science curriculum modules that is relevant to Guam, Saipan, and Micronesia more broadly. Data science is not anything new, but it's fairly budding within the secondary level. What we're hoping is that what comes out of this project is that we have a set of modules to sort of begin a launching pad to creating a broader curriculum for data science. And then last but not least, my hope is to just also highlight and bring awareness to the social political issues that are affecting the island of Guam, Saipan, and more broadly the region, and how students can maybe give back to their community, because everything about this project is full circle for me. Again, coming from Guam being my home, it's my way of giving back, and that's one thing that I hope that the students would be able to bring back if they are interested in this project, that they're mindful of their home and the values that they were raised in, so that they can pursue something that they're interested in, but also a way to give back and remember where they came from.
Jonigan Charfris, KM News.